bang.
Good putt.
From Dudley, Massachusetts, Paul Kranz.
Welcome to the round one recap of the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championships presented by Barbasol. I'm beyond excited to be competing in this event. I don't know, it's just an honor. It was my number one goal of the year to finish in the top 28 for the Pro Tour standings. So yeah, just being out here is a dream come true. My brother drove out 10 hours straight, 2 stops to caddy for me, and he got here at 8:50 a.m. this morning, and just, man, it was a special one. I was able to go out there, play a good round, and I'm just going to show you all the good and the bad that happened. He filmed every shot, so you'll get to watch it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Starting out strong, hole 1, one of the hardest starting holes that we play all year. I was nervous, just to put it lightly, but that's a good thing in my eyes. If you're nervous, it has meaning to you. So stepped up to hole 1. I threw a good line. I just overturned it a little bit. I'm learning this new fireball. It's a Fission fireball. So I felt like I put a good line on it, just overturned it, hit a tree, got a really bad kick. I wanted to avoid throwing forehands as much as I could because my elbow injury's back, but unfortunately the second shot of the day had to be a forehand. Got through all the small trees and easy pickup for bogey, which, I mean, I'm not that upset with. That hole is very hard. Hole 2, stepped up with my blue version 3 balance, and I had confidence. I don't know, I felt like I was gonna clear the gap, and I ended up doing that and putting it to literally 2 inches. Hole 3, I was gonna cut this hole out, but I figured I would show the fact that I was still trying to figure out how to throw the lines. I only got 1 practice round out here, so I got a little nervous on 6, just turfed it into the ground, threw my fireball in my second shot, and yeah, I just put it in a good position. Nice up and down for a par. Not the worst score on that hole. It's a long par 4. Hole 4, very tight tunnel shot. I still wasn't confident in my gap hitting. I grabbed my bokeh, and all week it was feeling great with that disc, but I don't know, I couldn't really figure out the tempo of throwing straight lines. So I grip locked it right side and had to scramble to get to the landing zone, and then landing zone to this putt that I made, which was my first putt of the round, going through 3 holes without having a putt, and the 4th being that putt. I was a little nervous. Of course, it had to be a straddle, and I ended up making it. So that was a good confidence booster that I was able to commit to a straddle putt. Hole 5, I told my brother that I wanted to slow down my tempo. I was trying too hard to get to the landing zones, and I just needed to slow everything down, slower footwork, and just really focus on hitting the initial 50 feet of my line. And it worked. I hit the line great, landed in the fairway to another straddle putt, but I felt confident on that one because I just hit one the hole before. So, you know, getting a birdie on that hole, always a good feeling. Hole 8, that is a really big defining factor of my round. I grip locked it into the first tree. This hole already, even if you get to the landing zone off the tee, is hard enough. To be before the women's tee pad and trying to scramble for par, had to throw a forehand, unfortunately. This one hurt a lot. I'll show a little replay. Right here, I really was scared to throw. My arm didn't follow through all the way, and it just wasn't a good feeling throw. But I piered it. Luke Taylor was pretty amazed with the gap that I had to hit, and yeah, put myself into a solid position, still off the fairway. Another forehand, back-to-back yank over forehands. My arm was throbbing after that. I stepped up to this putt and just had zero comfort in my elbow. You can see, very not confident putt, jolted my arm. Still made it. Absolutely an amazing par save. I can't believe that I got away with it. Hole 9, par 5, big downhill tee shot, going with my Plasma Mayhem. Absolutely love this thing. It's been in my bag for a while, and it's been my go-to bomber disc. I actually was gonna throw my Overstable Mayhem, Neutron Domi Mayhem, and the wind stopped, so I decided to just throw my more aggressive disc. And third shot was great, 340 feet into the green, and I put it to 25 feet, made the putt confidently. And then, yeah, front 9 was solid. I felt good about it. Now on to hole 10, the back 9. That hole is actually, the distance says 335 feet, but it's actually 365 feet. And I was throwing my balance on it, but that's the wrong disc for that hole. I have to go my Boca to get to the basket. Went through the woods, kicked into the fairway, had a 50 footer for birdie. Missed it low left, didn't get my arm all the way up to the basket. And then my first actual mistake of the round. Next hole, was a little upset. You can see by my tee shot, early release, kicked left, stomped on the ground. Just not enjoying it whatsoever. Tough scramble with a forehand through my Electron Entropy. And overall, I thought I was back in the fairway, but I still was off the fairway. Had to scramble with yet another forehand. My elbow was hurting, but I had to just fight through it. I knew that I could still throw them with power. It would result in some throbbing pain. So I just committed to it, overturned it, hit a tree, and then the highlight of the round happened. Big wall of crowd walking behind the basket.
Good putt.
Stepped up and was like, man, I'm going to bogey 2 holes in a row. Wiped that out of my head and just was like, just full run it, commit to it. Grip locked my tee shot, screamed at it, love me. And I got a good kick to about 45 feet and stepped up with confidence from the last hole. I think the theme of today was I used the confidence to my advantage. I built off of what I was doing. Hole 13, tough tee shot, long turning, Boca, perfect in the middle of the fairway. And then my second shot, you can see that I planted in a hole sideways and just flung forward. Gave it a kind of a scared bid, but it almost went in. 14, easiest hole on the course. Threw a great tee shot, and I just absolutely blew an approach shot. Like, I cannot believe that I went long. I was only 180 from the pin, went 35 long. Missed the putt front page. Hole 15 is a very hard par 3. It's 450 feet, I think. Slow turning tunnel to the right. I was going to lay up on it because we had a straight headwind in practice, but there's no wind today, so I decided to go roller, got aggressive. Yellow signal. This thing has been in my bag for forever. I know how to roll it. And stepped up, put it to 60 feet, which I'm happy with. Missed the putt and just moved on. Through my Jennifer Smiley trail, my stable trail, and I put a good move on it. Ended up barely getting to hyzer, so it got a good skip to 25 feet, made the putt. Hole 17, I knew I threw a good roller on 15, so I decided to do the same thing with the yellow signal and put it to an amazing spot. I had putter into the green. During practice, the best I had was like a fairway into the green. So to have putter, pretty incredible. Went to my Electron Entropy and made a 25 footer again. And now 18, Simple game plan, bokeh on the first shot, bokeh on the second shot. Put it in a great spot off the tee. And then the second shot, I threw it maybe a foot higher than I wanted to, and it kind of faded out, hit the ground inbounds, trickled out of bounds by a couple inches, and overall had an easy up and down for par. And through my electron entropy, again, that's the only throwing putter that I have. This blue electron entropy, I love it. I only hold it in this one spot. Oddly enough, you can see there's like a dent because of my thumbprint. And yeah, this thing has saved my life. A baseline, dead straight, torque resistant throwing putter. I've just been looking for it and finally found it. So up and down for par. Shot a 4 under, moved up 10 spots to 11th place. I had a lot of fighting to do to get to a top 10 position, and I'm in that position. So going into the next 3 days, having a chance to finish in the top 10 and just really end the season with a high would be a huge accomplishment for me. I am just beyond excited for what I was able to accomplish this year. Hopefully I can just finish out the season strong. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this round recap. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. I couldn't be on the road without you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below what your favorite shot of the round was, and I will see you in round 2.